Hey guys, it's the Aquaponics nerd here again. It's been a little while since I've filmed, so I thought I'd get something happening here. I wanted to talk today about top 5 reasons for doing aquaponics. We talk aquaponics all the time, and it's become more and more popular. But what are the actual reasons for doing aquaponics? So I put together a bit of a list, and we'll go through it from 1 to 5. And yeah, these are my reasons. These are why I think aquaponics is important. So yeah, the first thing that I would say is very important is food security. More and more we get, inclement weather. We have drought, we have hail, we have tornadoes, we have all sorts of different weather-related events that are happening to soil farmers in traditional farming, and you can lose a whole crop in a heartbeat. And when it's gone, it's gone. I mean, insurance is great, but people still need to eat, and so growing aquaponics indoors, you don't have any of that. You control the environment, you control the temperature and the humidity and the amount of light the plants get and everything else. And so the food security, I mean, although it's not 100%, it's a lot better than taking your chances out in the field. So that's my number one, is food security. You can keep growing no matter what the weather is. Number 2, it's organic. How great is that? You feed the fish good, clean, organic food. I use a plant-based food for my tilapia. I have blue tilapia, and they put out an organic fertilizer for the plants. And if you supplement anything, it's maybe some organic chelated iron or some magnesium sulfate or things like that, but they're all organic and organically sourced. So everything you're doing is organic and clean and natural. You're just reproducing an outdoor ecosystem, basically. So it's beautiful. So that's number 2. Number 3 is water consumption. And so if your system is designed right, which is very important, with water flow and how the water falls, and you need to contain your water as much as possible and have as little free-flowing, free-falling water as possible, so you don't lose water to the atmosphere. But it's up to 95% more water efficient than traditional soil farming. So once you put your water in, it stays. In aquaponics, it doesn't have to be cycled. I say all the time, the water in aquaponics is like a fine wine. It gets better with age. And so as the system progresses and nitrification builds up and you get your nitrifying bacteria built up in your system, it gets healthier and it gets better. And it's just a perpetual machine. So there is times where, I have to add water here and there. My system right now is around 8,000 liters, and so maybe once a month I have to put in around 500 to 700 liters to top up, and that's more for the summer months because I'm running an air conditioner to take a little bit of the humidity out of the air and cool the space a little bit. In the winter it'll be even less than that, and so yeah, I mean, your water usage is down substantially. You put your water in and it stays, so it's perfect. You're not pumping water and irrigating and doing all those things you have to do in soil farming. And again, I'm not against soil farming. I mean, I grow in the dirt too, and I love it, but this is the secure version of that. I'm not worried about hail hitting this crop or anything like that. This is covered by a roof. It's beautiful. So that's number 3. Number 4 is the food. You get plants and fish. And so I guess if you were to make a comparison directly to hydroponics, which a lot of people do. In hydroponics, you pay for the fertilizer. A lot of them are chemical based and not necessarily organic. Some of them are, a lot of them aren't. And then there's no byproduct of fish. Now in aquaponics, you grow whatever fish you decide. If you have koi, tilapia, trout, catfish, I don't know, there's, you know, bluegill, there's tons of different types of fish you can use. You get the fish to eat. You can grow them from fry. In my system, my tilapia spawn, so they're self-sustaining now, where, you know, I'm taking up to 30, 40 fry out of my filter on, you know, once a month or once every 6 weeks. And so now, as the adults age and mature, I'll start taking them out and eating them or selling them, either or, and bringing the new fry up and adding them to the system. And so you can have multiple levels of fish coupled to the system. So you have fish to eat, which is your protein and omegas, and then your plants, which also is protein and omegas in some plants. So you create self-sufficiency in that right. You know, as long as you like eating fish, and if you don't, you can sell them or trade them for, you know, whatever you want. It creates a beautiful little ecosystem where you can have a pretty balanced diet from what you're growing yourself. And it doesn't get better than that. Like, I mean, that's the dream, is to sustain yourself and just eat healthy, and, you know, it's so great. So that's my number 4, sorry. Number 5 is just fun. It's fun. Like, I mean, even on the days where I'm spilling water and things aren't working, and, you know, it's still fun. I'm growing like thousands of plants in a space where most people would have a TV room. You know, people would have a living room where you sit and watch TV with your family. I can grow thousands of plants and hundreds of fish in the same amount of space. And it's just fun, and it's exciting to see. Like, you can have tomatoes growing year round, and beautiful spearmint, and if you look over there, lettuce and kale and all sorts of different herbs, dill, parsley, basil. The list goes on. I mean, it's endless. People have figured out how to grow just about everything aquaponically, and so that's my number 5. It's fun. It's awesome. Every day is an adventure. You know, you're raising the fish, you're growing the plants, you're learning new things. It's amazing. So yeah, there's my top 5. Thanks for watching. You know, subscribe to my channel. Check out on social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook to see what we're doing daily. We keep it up to date. My business name now I'm selling the product is Local Leaf Red Deer. We're based out of Red Deer, Alberta, and so we're selling our products, you know, to local markets, and starting to be some vendors taking it in. So yeah, we're making it happen. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.